Right then, let's plunge in. We'll do Galway first then. So, chaps, rather than get the scattergun out and give us a zillion... Well, I'll tell you what. As long as you're concise and you're quick, you can give me as many horses as you like, DJ. But we do need to know the day and the race time as well. So, off you go, DJ.
Okay, my strongest fancy of the whole week is running in on Monday. So, it's straight up. And it is in the... I'll just get the time for you because I know this is extremely important.
You say the name of the horse and I'll do your donkey
No, I have
work
it here. Dermot Wells stable has obviously been under a serious cloud, had a virus, and but I think he could hit back this week. And I am all over a colt called Rich History in the 7 furlong handicap in the 7:05 of Galway on Monday, the Clayton Hotel Galway.ie handicap. It's a half brother to Free Eagle, Sapphire, and Custom Cut. He was sent off 11-2 or shorter in its 4 maidens, and it traded at really sharp prices: 3.2, 2.22, 1.5, and 2.12. It's form figures of 6.8, 6.8, despite trading at those short prices, but it's been run over a mile or a mile 2. It's down over 7 furlongs. It's off a mark of 76. They thought pretty highly of Rich History early on, and I think it's been set aside for this handicap at Galway over 7 furlongs. So Rich History in the 7 furlong handicap, 7:05 Galway Monday night. In the main race, I really strongly fancy Balco de Flo in the Galway plate for Henry de Bromhead, Gigginstown, and possibly Brian Cooper. And in the Galway hurdle, to be honest, it's not a particularly strong renewal this year. Tigris River, the value is probably gone, and I haven't just figured it out. But Rich History to get the week off to a cracking start. Do you want my Goodwood one? No,
not yet.
Okay.
Frank, Galway.
I don't have much. The opening race of the whole thing, Lakivu may well run. If he does, he was unbelievably impressive. At Punchestown, looks like he could be a Supreme horse or something or a Neptune horse. Sorry, if he runs in that, I'd be very interested. The few I'd picked out, I think Tigris River, the value might have dried up, but this has been laid out for this race 100%. Hacked up in the car on the flat off 83, went to Bellewstown, had nothing more than a spin. It was 5th last year, but it was probably a bit inexperienced. It's only £5 higher. I'd say it'll take an unbelievable amount of beating, and Joseph O'Brien's absolutely flying at the moment. In the plate, I've had my eye on Fiddler's Green for a long time. Look, he's in around Fav. Hacked up in the Blazers last year. He's £13 higher. He won the National Roscommon last time. He looks sure to go well. But there's a little sneaky one of Henry de Browne's called Marinero. I wouldn't write off if he does run. He'd good enough for him earlier in the season. He's been touched off a head and a neck on his 2 runs at Galway in beginners' chases. Of course, he ran behind Thistlecrack at Cheltenham. He was flattered to only be 2.5 lengths beaten, but he ran well that day. He had a peak mark of 1.46. He ran twice over hurdles in the past 6 weeks and has spin in Roscommon, I'd imagine, a sighter defences. He's down to 1.41, and he's definitely well handicapped, but he's probably going to be a big price, and I might have a small bit each way if he's declared.
Okay, so that's Wednesday. And don't forget, folks, Wednesday's Racing Post, it promises to be an absolute belter. Not only do we have coverage of the Sussex Stakes at Goodwood, the Galway Plate in Ireland, but we've also got the big kick-off, about a zillion pages. It's the pre-season supplement with Mark Langdon and the gang with all their tips. So if you're ever going to buy a Racing Post in the next few days, definitely get Wednesdays. It's an absolute monster. Kills, have you sussed anything for Galway, or is all your powder being saved for Goodwood?
Galway. It's just all Goodwood.
Okay, well, let's go with you at Goodwood then.
I think in the Lennox Stakes on Tuesday, which is 3 o'clock, I think that Labrisa Breeze is an absolute stone cold certainty.
Lovely.
I think there's plenty of showers around. I wouldn't bet on Limato turning up. He's 5-2 favourite at the moment. Labrisa Breeze is second favourite. I can't have any of the rest of this field getting as close to those top sprinters, the Tin Man and Co. As he did in the Commonwealth Cup. He's a 7 furlong horse. It won't bother with the ground. We've got some front runners in the race like Home of the Brave. We'll just set it up for him and he'll win.
Okay, lovely. Anything else at Goodwood?
Batash will win the King George on Friday. That's a 5 furlong sprint. Won't be much of a price. Can't say anything else at the moment.
That's all right, as long as we've got one certainty, and that's Labrisa Breeze in the 3 o'clock on Tuesday. DJ, how many do you want to give us, and then I'll judge? One. Okay, go on then.
Just one. Everybody's going to be sick of me talking about this filly, because I've literally told everybody in the office, everybody that knows me, that they have to back it. So my reputation, if I know anything about horse racing, this filly will win. So my reputation is seriously on the line. And
have a proper bet, as they always say.
Most people will say, I know nothing about racing and she'll definitely be beaten. But I'm willing to stick my neck on the line because I think Shutter Speed is an absolute monster. and I think she will win the Nassau Stakes. I think 11-2 is a ridiculous price. She is an absolute star. She's the best filly, she's the best 3-year-old filly, I think, by a considerable margin. I think she's better than Enable. That run in France, it was just a horror show from start to finish. She's so much better than that. She's already beaten Enable. Winter is stepping up in trip and is making the price for Shutter Speed. I think over a mile 2, Shutter Speed is nigh on unbeatable, and I think Shutter Speed will win the Nassau Stakes.
That's a 3:35 at Goodwood on Thursday. Frank, what do you like at Goodwood?
Would you believe I've 5 horses picked out, Bruce?
Okay.
First one, Librisa Breeze.
Yep.
For the same reasons that Paul said. Second one, Shutter Speed. In the Nassau. The third one in the Vintage Stakes, this will probably be an each way price. Michael Stow's one called Expert Eye, that's interesting. But Mildenberger of Mark Johnson's won a novice race at Newbury carrying a penalty, and he absolutely destroyed him. There was caught on the ground that day. He was unbelievably impressive. And the quotes afterwards were they were confident, but they wanted to see if he was their Vintage Stakes horse, and they were like, he definitely is after that. He's floating around about 8 or 9 to 1. He was in a listed race at Ascot, but he's not running in that, so I assume he's almost certainly going to Goodwood. And Mark Johnson has had a winner or two in Goodwood before, I believe. So I'd be very, very interested in him.
That's the 2:25 at Goodwood.
On Tuesday in the Stewards Cup on Saturday. I don't have the time.
That's right, don't worry.
Polybus was one that looks like he's coming to form to win one of these big handicaps. Look, his mark's gone up to 106 after running really well behind Danzino at Ascot over 5, but he probably needs 6. I would have thought he was very unlucky in the Woking. He ran on from the wrong side. He beat the length by outdo. I think he'll run really well.
What's his name again? Polybus. Polybius.
Polybius, yeah, sorry, I'm not as
and you're 12 to 1 in at the moment.
Yeah, and then the one I've been on about for months for Goodwood.
I'm not sure what race. Quench Dolly, 5:20.
Quench Dolly. If this runs in the
Wednesday
Stewards Cup Consolation, or what? It's
it's in the 5:20 on Wednesday.
It's in on Thursday.
Is it Thursday? Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Thursday. So it's in this 5:20. I've been saying it for a long time. This is just waiting for Goodwood. Like, its form is actually quite decent. It's hacked up a couple times earlier in the year, but it ran third at Newmarket. Again, with stiff finish, probably wouldn't suit it. Behind Ektiar, who franked the form. He won again there last week in Newmarket, or 2 weeks ago in Newmarket. He's run well at Windsor, beaten only late in the day, and even at Newmarket again was it last week as well? He was only beaten 5 lengths with Ravensay. Now, stiff finish probably wouldn't suit. She's really, really quick. I think this is like Goodwood 5 furlongs. This is going to win. It's going to be a price as well.
Magnificent stuff. Good luck. Keels, what price are you to win at Goodwood? It's tough, isn't it?
Well, I always say I'm a million on to win at Goodwood because I like it more than any other meeting, and I had a blinding first day last year, and then didn't back a winner until the very last race on the Saturday afterwards.
Oh goodness!
So, and as I'm not in the best of form, I'm not going to make any predictions, but it is one of my favourite meetings for punting at.
Are you down there at all?
No.
Do you ever go?
I have on occasion, but I'm normally working on.
It is beautiful, guys. You've never been over to Goodwood, have you?
No.
You must do. Keels, weekend plans?
Weekend plans. Saturday, I have got nothing planned whatsoever. Sunday, I'm doing a bit of work either side of playing in a card school in the afternoon.
Okay, good luck with that. DJ, are you down at Ballybrit all week?
Yeah, I am indeed. Heading on Sunday. We'll be down there for the weekend. It's my mum's birthday dinner on Saturday night, so we're going out for dinner in Navan.
Okay, does Aoife give you a little warning before you head off to Galway? Because there's lots of Galway girls, as Ed Sheeran would sing, isn't it? Does she fit the blinkers on you before you go, or does that €9 haircut take care of that?
I think my whole physique and beauty takes away from that, to be honest. But she's coming down on Wednesday, I think. So she's planning her outfit for Thursday. So she likes Galway as well, so she does.
Excellent. Well, I hope you have a fantastic week. And Frank, what are you doing? Slaving away, or are you going to get down to Galway?
I'm working the weekend, but I'm going down to Galway Tuesday, just for Tuesday and Tuesday night. Back to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and going back down Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully it should be good fun.
Is it worth getting over to Galway? We've never been over with Kills.
No, not for the racing, no.
Paul Keeley would literally die there. Like it is just drink. It's just drink. I think there is racing on some days, but it's generally just drink.
Dave, I'm a professional. You've got to remember that.
He is. Yeah, you take a good one to outdrink kills. Okay, chaps, well, thank you very much indeed. I hope that next week goes well. Don't forget, we've got postcasts every single day from Monday right through to next Friday, so do join us. And if you like the shows, please do go on and rate us, leave a review and subscribe on iTunes. Maddie's back on Monday, so join her for the weekend review, and she'll also be looking ahead to all the great action next week at Goodwood and Galway.